0 on the inside of the front row, and Danny Stahl in car number 6 on the outside. And again, they'll look for the green flag this time around. David Geiger once again wants to send them around once again.
David Geiger doing a super job of looking this field over, and he's demanding perfection, and I guess he's going to get it, Frank Scott, or we're not going racing.
That's right. It appears that Mike Cousins and Danny Stahl, both drivers in their first full year here at Louisville Motor Speedway, having some difficulty bringing the field down for the start.
Cousins on the pole, hasn't been in a race car in 2 years, and I tell you what, that has to be a thrill a minute out there in a late model here at Louisville Motor Speedway when you haven't driven anything in a couple of years. He said he has a coil-over car, and he's not been able to run that here due to rules. And apparently there's been some change, and now with the Midwest Racing Association, Cousins out of New Albany, Indiana, is back in that car, that 00 in the second row on the inside. So he's got his hands full, and he's set and ready to go.
Under LMS racing rules, if the front row cannot get the race started after 2 attempts, they go to the second row. Formation had not completed down into turns 3 and 4. They'll go one more parade lap before receiving the green flag. Carl Wheeler in car number 34 is up on the front row now, and Les Vogt in car number 22 alongside of him.
If we keep this up, car 31 will be on the pole here in just about 10 more minutes.
This field gets double stacked out of turn number 4. David Geiger likes him, and he puts the green flag out. Off into turns 1 and 2. Carl Wheeler, your early race leader, with Les Vogt dropping into second. Down the back straightaway, it's car number 6, David Stahl, coming up to third. And then it's Danny Stahl, and then Mike Cousins goes fourth, followed by Shannon Carroll in 5th place. Right now the battle's at 4th into turns 1 and 2. Shannon Carroll glides up the banking a little bit into turns 1 and 2 as they move down the back straightaway. Richard Hampton now to the inside of the number 00, Mike Cousins for 4th place as they move out of turn number 4 and down the front straightaway. 2 laps are now completed, and I tell you, there's some real scrambling for position back near the tail of the field.
Obviously, that's where the race is right now, Frank Spot, as the 00 and the 00 go door to door out of 4.
Actually, the purple car on the outside of the 00 will be scored as number 0 as they move into turns 1 and 2. Out front, it's Carl Wheeler in car number 34, your race leader. Les Vogt runs in second. The number 6 of Danny Stahl goes third. Seymour, Indiana's Richard Hampton at 4th, and Dean Donahoe rounds out the top 5 as they move back into turns 1 and 2. 4 laps completed. They're moving in on the halfway point this time around, Barry.
Give a call to Danny Stahl in that number 6 machine. He's a 37-year-old driver out of Louisville, Kentucky, and the car is working. He's got a little bit of a push now developing here in the late going, but look for him to be a factor in the feature event.
Car out of the Kentuckiana Service Center Racing Stables now in 3rd place. We have a battle for the lead at lap number 6 as they move off into turns 1 and 2. Carl Wheeler in car number 34, as well as the 22 of Les Vogt, are just about bumper to bumper down into turns 3 and 4.
Les Vogt, 40-year-old driver out of Louisville, Kentucky, in a 93 Ford Thunderbird Super Coupe. And he's doing a super job, and he is all over the back bumper of car number 34 of Carl Wheeler out of Simpsonville, Kentucky. And that's a serious race for the lead out of turn 4.
Never been over a 12 car lengths back to Danny Stahl in car number 6, where Richard Hampton goes to work on him now to battle for the 3rd and 4th place spot as they move back into turns 1 and 2.
At Louisville Motor Speedway, the race fan can watch a lot of races within a race here as we're seeing battles all over the field.
White flags out, less than 1 lap to go in the field, and moves back into turns 1 and 2. Carl Wheeler of Simpsonville, Kentucky, out front as he moves down the back straightaway, a half a car length back to Les Vogt, and then it is well back, maybe a quarter of a lap for 3rd. Checkers out, Carl Wheeler will wheel in the victory lane. Across the line in 2nd, it's Les Vogt, and then finishing up at 3rd, it's car number 6, Danny Stahl.
4th belongs to the 41 of Richard Hampton, 36-year-old driver out of Seymour, Indiana. What a good event here, ladies and gentlemen. What do you think?